This is my late husband's grave. That's his grave. Go and hold him responsible and leave my family out of this.
Listen, woman, I have not come to banter words with you. Like I told you already, your late husband gave that parcel of land to me for the money I lent to him. You have to pay back that money if you want the land. In a situation where you cannot pay, then I am going to sell the land to reclaim my money.
Never! Never! You cannot do it. You cannot do it! Nonsense! That land belongs to my late husband. And I will not allow you to extend your wickedness to that land. And if you still claim that my husband was indebted to you, show proof.
I am the proof myself. Listen to me. Listen to me, Yusha. Here in Obelabo, my word is law. If you want that land, then you have to pay what your husband. Listen, I'm giving you 2 weeks. You have only 2 weeks to pay.
Open.
Or I am going to show you the other side of Sir Uti. Let me tell you something. Whatever thing I decide to do is exactly what I do.
You cannot do it. Nonsense. Wicked man.
You, I have been ruminating on what you told me.
Really?
You want to relocate to this town?
Yes.
I don't see any sense in it.
Why not? Why not?
To be candid, it doesn't make sense at all.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, Chuku, this is my turn. I'm from here. And I'm a builder. And by the grace of God, I'm not doing badly at all. People in the diaspora now trust me with the construction of their buildings. And it's a business opportunity that I am not going to pass up.
Interesting. And what makes you think you can compete with a man like Sir Uti? As far as construction business is concerned here in Omelabo, he's more like a colossus. He's considered a lord.
He's a lord. In his world, the lord of his own life. And maybe a lord of his own company. But in construction, there's no lord. I don't even see him. What I see in front of me are business opportunities. Okay, and if anyone wants to prove difficult and give me a hard time, I am going to treat them like hurdles in business. Simple.
That man is a weird character. Even the king is afraid of him. And as a friend, if there is one thing I owe you, it's to watch your back. No man in his right frame of mind will want to compete with a character like that.
And okay, Chuku, there is no businessman in his right frame of mind who would pass up a beautiful business opportunity. Because one man somewhere is said to be word. Come on now. Business in itself is word, okay, Chuku, and men survive in the jungle. And in the jungle, men live by just one rule. One rule. The fittest survives.
I must say, Chief, you are a true man of your word.
It surprises me that you don't know Chief by now. He never makes any promise and fails to fulfill it. He's a true man of his word.
Yeah. That's the land.
And this site will be very, very good for our purpose.
Absolutely.
And listen, I am so happy that one more time I have managed to deliver. That is all I do. I always deliver. And there is a reason I'm giving you this particular land. Because I am very glad with the project you are bringing to my community. And I know that you are going to succeed. Oh, yeah, the little
yeah. He's manipulating the community. I am manipulating.
Yeah, Chief, we are satisfied with this land. I think it's the right time for us to talk about the price.
No. The most important thing is that you are satisfied with the land.
Yes, we are.
And I gave you the land because I know you will be satisfied with it. Now, when it comes to the specific issue of talking price, let me tell you, it is not in my nature to discuss money in the open.
So this is true. So it wasn't a joke. Uti, okay, what have we done to you? Can you even manage it? Eh? What kind of wickedness is this? Agabafuru.
Chief, who is she and why is she screaming at you?
Who is screaming?
Young man, this land belongs to my late husband. And this wicked man thinks he can have hold of it. And that was why, just because he said that he had a deal with my late husband. What is my business with a deal?
Shut up, my friend.
What is it?
Listen to me. This land we are looking at here is my land. Yes, it used to belong. Shut up, my friend. It used to belong to your late husband, I agree. But he stopped being your late husband's land the very moment he borrowed money from you. And used this same land as collateral. The land is mine. Documented, signed and sealed. Listen to me. If you finally want this land back, the only way I can have it is to give me my money.
Lie!
You can't provide the money.
I'm not owing you. If you so desirous to have your money back, go and dig up Udak and have him pay you. Over my dead body, you will not have this land. You will not have this land.
You already about to die inside the land. Can't you see where you want to fall inside the land? Let me tell you something. You will always say it will happen over your dead body. But let me tell you something. Even if your dead body is lying down here now, I will say your dead body with this land. Because as far as I'm concerned, this land is sold already.
It's a lie.
Gentlemen,
nonsense.
We have come to the end of this business. Let's go and seal it.
You better go and discuss your land. I'm not here.
I am going to. If I come back and you're still standing here, I will sell you with the land. Always pouring alcohol for me to drink, and she doesn't drink herself. It's okay. No problem.
Sir, paid in full.
Your land is here? Wow, this is good. This is what I'm talking about. You know, this is the kind of alert I love to receive.
Sir, should I?
You know, this thing here is actually for spending. And we are really going to spend this money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
So I am actually thinking that as a good girl, as a good PA that you have been, why not go ahead and arrange, you know exactly what I'm on?
Oh, sure I do, sir.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. Because of what just happened, you are going to receive an alert, compensation alert, that will put a very lovely smile on this beautiful face of yours.
Thank you so much, sir.
You welcome.
Thank you, sir. Right away, I'll do just that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. It's for spending for it.
Yes, sir.
You are lucky that I was warned by my boss that I should have mingled with women that work with me closely. It's a lucky day.
Mama, good afternoon. Quit that job. Ma? Quit and stop working for that evil man. Mama, where is this coming from and why?
Do you need any other reason except I want you to?
Well, Mama, you have to do better than that. Because you're being unreasonable and illogical.
I am being illogical? You want us to be logical? How can you talk about logic here? When you sit there and watch things go wrong every single time.
Mama, what am I supposed to do? Tell me, what am I supposed to do? He's my boss and he can do whatever he chooses to do. There is nothing I can do about it. Mama, if this is about your friend, Uti, tell her to go and settle her scores with him and not me.
Oh, you think this is just about that wicked man? There's an adage that says, show me your boss and I will tell you who you are. Chiamaka, people are seeing you no less than him. Quit already. I don't even know why you chose to rot away in this village, doing that job, while prominent and promising jobs await you in the city.
Ma, you and I know why I took that job. Yes, I can't deny that the pay is good, but no, I am not quitting that job until I am sure that my siblings are out of school and they can fend for themselves.
Chiamaka, a stitch in time saves 9. Don't say I did not warn you. Pays well.
Your Majesty, how could he do this to me and my family?
How could he exercise his power over me and my family like that? All because of what? He has money and we don't. How could he forcefully take away the only source of livelihood my husband left for me and my children? Just like that. Isn't it wickedness?
No, wait.
Hey!
Wait, you said earlier that your husband owed him.
That is what he said.
Which could be lies, as we know.
Oh!
Don't onyabo me. Don't onyabo me. We all know what is going on here. We all know what this man is doing to people. We are not children. Yes. We are not children. Let us not be behaving like that.
But Onyeze, we cannot judge a man in his absence. We can't judge him by hearing from one side. We should listen to him first.
Lawyer, what are you going to hear from him?
What do you want to hear?
What do you say? He's owing me money and a business. But what
enough, elders of Omelabo, enough.
Let us quit fighting like cats and dogs. That too before an Ada. Daughter of Omelabo,
Your Majesty,
your complaints and displeasures has been recorded. And I want to assure you that we, as a council, will get to the root of this matter. Cry no more, Ada. From today henceforth, we will handle this ourselves.
thank you, Your Majesty. Nietzsche. Thank you.
Stop crying. You don't have to cry.
Obidike hasn't cured my wrongs, and he would definitely have a taste of it.
Please, will both of you show some respect to your father? No one throws any punch in my palace.
You think you're the only one who has a gun? But it's not okay when we're like even with the neighbor, is that what you want? If you do anything stupid, I swear to God, I will shoot the living daylight out of you. Hey, what? See the Gnika.
Come on.
So we are here today that you, the king's immediate family, will choose a date for his funeral rites. I propose that my father be laid to rest in 3 days.
The king, my husband, gave an instruction not to be buried in that manner.
You discuss about my father's funeral as if you're talking about a commoner or a chicken. My father will be buried in 3 weeks.
My ancestors have not called me yet, but whenever they do, I want to be put straight to the ground.
So because my son opposed you concerning the burial, you and your evil wife connived and kidnapped my son.
You have to be very careful with me whenever you are around me, because if you don't get careful,
Okay, man, what again, man?
Give back. Talk walk in.
Just making noise.
Give back. Ma, talk walk in.
3 days, my father will be buried.
It's obvious that our once existing peaceful royal home is about to be turned into ashes.
If you expect me to go and beg that boy, who obviously has lost his mind, to come back to his senses and respect his late father's wish, then you're wasting your time. You see, there is no peace for the wicked, and your husband is wicked.
I will not accept any excuses from anyone.
My late father is angry with me and my entire household. He has been flogging us, chasing us around town.
My father has been appearing and he has been flogging me. He wants to flog me to death.
There will be no king until the demise of OBDK and OKZ.
Thank you.
Stop crying. You don't have to cry. Your Highness, a woman's cry cannot influence any judgment in this place.
I know exactly how to solve this.
Yes, you are my boy. Listen to me. You will.
Who is there? Open this gate. Who is there? Who is it? Uti! Where is this man? Uti! Who is here? Uti, come here!
Who the hell are you? I'm glad you think you're good.
Come. Where is your master?
Go in there and tell him that I want to see him now. Go in there and tell your master. Call him up now. I know he's in there.
I don't take order from you.
Eh?
What is your mission?
Come, are you deaf? Go in there and call your master. You're telling me who are you? Go! Yes, I want to see him. I want to see your master.
And what is the meaning of the commotion here?
Uti! Uti!
Idoko. You know, I just went out to take a stroll. Unlike people of your caliber who do not know the importance of strolling. And I just came back here to see a madman shouting. What is the meaning of that? Why are you shouting in my house?
Uti! Let me just pretend I didn't hear what you said. Uti! Who said those men on my land? I was coming back and I saw some workers on my land. Construction going on, big construction. And when I confronted them, I was told that you set them on it.
Exactly. I sent them to start work on the land. Do you have a problem with that?
What would I have a problem with that? Uti, please go and stop that work now and call those ghouls off my land right away. What nonsense is this?
You are calling it nonsense.
It's right? Rubbish!
Idoko, how much do you owe me? How much?
Well, I know I'm owing you some money, yeah? But that is not enough reason for you to take over my land just like that, eh? And I will pay you. Won't I pay you?
Okay, let me tell you something, eh? I know you will pay me. But like we say in this part of the world, Abola kana azan, onye jiji yagana konye jinane. In my case, I didn't koji. Even nako block on a cement. So as I'm waiting for you to pay me what you owe me and you are not forthcoming, I've actually sent them. Give me those block on a cement na. Maybe if you are able to pay what you owe, you have my account number. When I receive a lot that you have paid what you owe me, I will immediately ask them to stop. Whatever expenses incurred is mine. But a situation where you are not able to pay anything, let me tell you, in the next 1 month, a building will be standing on that land. And that building is mine. And there is nothing you can do about it.
You can't do that to me. For what now? Just little money I'm owing you.
His welcome has expired. If he fails to live on his own, handle him like a common criminal. Order.
So
He's manipulating the community and manipulating the authority.
Amobi. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Not actually, sir. You are welcome.
I am back from my stroll. I am ready to hear your contribution.
Sir, based on what we know as an experienced site supervisor and builders, what you're suggesting would be detrimental to the building itself.
Really?
Yes.
And how is that your business, Amobi?
Sir, it is not my business, but...
Hey, there's no that. We have a job to do. And we have a standard how we do our jobs. You have been working with me for years now. So I want you to go and do this job exactly how we do our jobs.
I have no problem with the way we do our work. But you know how Hilary has been a very fierce competitor. And we have lost our potential clients to him.
Listen to me, Amobi. I am not in a competition with anybody. There is a work that we are supposed to do. You are the one directly saddled with the responsibility of doing that job. I want you to go ahead and do the job. Simple.
It's okay, sir, but at least you should have given this some consideration.
You're still talking. No, I am telling you what you are to do, and you are sitting here suggesting anything again. Wilson! Wilson!
Yes, boss.
Now come with James.
Yes, boss.
Come with him.
Sir, please don't get him misunderstood.
There is something I want to teach you, and I want to teach you that in a very simple way. How dare you? Gentlemen?
Sir, yes, boss.
You know this guy, right?
Yes, sir.
He used to work for us.
No, sir.
He used to be our guy.
No, sir.
The issue is that we don't know him anymore.
Yes, sir.
This thing here is fired. And I want you to show him out and don't ever show him in again.
Yes, sir.
Chief, I'm sorry, Chief.
What?
It's okay.
You know, I know your name before. Now I don't know your name. For old time's sake, please.
Once they fail to stop when they are supposed to stop, then I am going to stop them my way, the hard way. What is it?
Sir, it's the king. He has called over 10 times and is really upset that you left your phone at home.
UGUEZU, this is Sir Uti, the strong man of Omelabo Kingdom. I understand you have called several times. I went for a stroll and I'm just coming back now. What is the problem?
Wow.
My very beautiful Chelsea.
What a beautiful place.
Let's go in, you understand? The amazing beauty. You know, it is always very adoring, considering all the things that you may have done. You still look as if you have not done anything at all. Women like that are in short supply. You know what I'm talking about? And I am so glad that you are at my beck and call.
You are so glad to be here. You know I'm always available for you anytime, anywhere.
Really? That is good.
You know why I'm so glad?
What is it?
Because at least I'm able to satisfy you in all possible ways. You see, I want you to start looking at me the same way you look at Trish. At least you've confirmed it yourself.
I know that you are good. I know that. We are already building a relationship. Can we just talk about this, our relationship, and leave the poor Tricia out of this? Can we please? Hey, the poor girl has actually come a long way and she's actually very good. Okay?
Is she better than me? She's not even beautiful.
And nobody's talking about who is better and who is more beautiful. We are talking about what a lady can do. You know what I'm talking about. Okay?
Chief, excuse me, sorry to disturb you, but I came to remind you of your meeting with the king and the council of elders. The meeting was for 9 and it's 20 minutes past 9 already.
You can see that I am very busy here.
I'm sorry, sir. It's just that the king called and he said that they've been waiting.
You know what? Let me just tell you something. I am not just your boss. I am the Ogala Gidi of Omelabo Kingdom. I am actually that thing that is boiling in that cabinet pot. They have to wait and wait and actually wait for me until I am ready to join them. So you don't have to bother yourself about it. Listen, if he calls you again, don't even pick the call. I will join them when I want to join them.
Okay, sir. I'm sorry. I was just doing my job.
I know, and you do your job so well.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So annoying. You're secretary can cut into conversations.
It appears as if you're already having issues with my secretary.
No, really?
No, I take exceptions to that. Okay? Leave my secretary out of this. Okay? And the most important thing is that I'm not going anywhere. Forget about the meeting. I am not going anywhere until I have satisfied you in and out. How about that? Look at her.
Okay, that's why I'm so proud of you.
Look at her. Look at her. Oh, yeah.
This is the highest level of insult. The one that has been going on in this kingdom for a very long time. Who does Sir Uti think he is? That he will keep men in council. And even you, the great king of this kingdom, waiting for him. This is not done anywhere. And it cannot be tolerated innumerable.
Onyeze, Ichie Onyabo is right. It is indeed highly disrespectful to your person and the foundation of peace and respect of this kingdom that Uti would always keep us waiting when it's meant to be the other way around. Now the question I ask is, in which kingdom is such tolerated?
My fellow elders, I think it's because our king has been lenient.
Exactly.
And if I should say weak to him, that is why you always take him for granted. Shut up. Biri Kambiri, shut up. And I suggest you think carefully before vomiting whatever nonsense you have in this coconut head of yours. What are you insinuating? Tell me, what are you insinuating?
Ichiodere, I should be asking you. You understand perfectly what I am talking about.
I don't understand.
Gentlemen, there is no time to argue. It is high time we learnt how to call a spade a spade.
Ichiodere, I may not share the view of favoritism. But I think the king has been too learned towards Sir Uti. That is the truth. And the truth of the matter is that our people say a pig that does not sting is not respected.
Yes.
I think it's time Unyeze show Sir Uti a little example so that he cannot try this next time.
And who is that person who will make out the punishment for me? I ask the question, how come nobody is talking? Or have you all gone dumb?
Sir, what we are trying to say is that when we discovered that your seat was not occupied, so I told them it's very unlike you that something very important must have kept you, and that is why you're not here. I told them that.
Thank you very much, Ishiodere. You see why I always insist that you are indeed very intelligent.
Thank you very much, sir.
You know what many of them don't know. Yes, like you said, I arrived late because I was taking care of something very important. But I am here now.
That's why I kept waiting here since morning.
You sure, Yabo? What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
I just heard you say something. Oh yes.
You're welcome. The great son of Omelabo.
Like I said, I am indeed very sorry for coming late. Like I said already, it's because I was taking care of something very important. Something very important for our kingdom. It is not my intention to insult your personality, your intelligence and your good office. I'm sorry, Yoneze.
It is okay, Sir Uti. Like I said, you're welcome. Shall we go down to the business of the day?
Exactly. Yes. Okay.
You shouldn't be doubting me in things like this. I'm a professional. When I say it's done, it's done.
I am your nightmare. And if you're not careful, I'll show you some skills.
Very soon, I am going to force them to use the unmade road to hell.
Then you are going to hell with me because I need a servant there. Nobody triumphs my calability and remain the same.
Wisnos on tableau noir aujourd'hui pourquoi. Semistus to say my frequency is on a high tension wire.
I dig no grave, for I am a grave already. A bottomless grave that have swallowed the high and the mighty.
You'd only wake up when I'm long gone. Where do I find this badass drug dealer?
It is not the gun that makes the mafia he is. It is his brain. And I want you guys to use your brain.
He's my world and my life, and I can kill for him.
Now you are beginning to reason with me. We're not on the same frequency.
Double hit. Just keep looking at your enemy. I know the code. I practiced the code. I know the importance of the code.
Then I expect you to apply the code and solve your problem.
Are you aware that I can send your generation and he's on exile and you will never return? I am the main Ezego.
We are no longer in the same place. You are alive, and I am dead.
I cannot leave this town for anyone. I'd rather make it unbearable for everyone.
Recruit boys for me. Boys who are heartless. Dangerous boys with deadly soul.
If I do not get that money, I will blow your brains up.
Ezego, you are the only king who has monopoly of instruments of violence.
As you reign as king, maintain the values of Asiatic kingdom.
That is the only way you can survive.
But the wise men fight with